Boyfriend's pants. My pants. Boyfriend's pants. My pants. I know I'm a woman and I have a bigger ass than a guy, but I weigh several stones more than my boyfriend who is 6 foot. I'm 5'2". Yes, I know it's my own doing, but it pisses me off. Welcome to the Fantastic Five's Fat Rant Week. She says I just farted.
You did as well. You did.
So this is Louise, and I have had family visiting for the weekend, and I thought it'd be nice to get a second opinion. Here goes. I frequently get asked if I'm pregnant, so I'm going to show you some of the things that I might say if people ask me if I'm pregnant.
Are you pregnant?
No, but the night is young. That's a Joy Nash one.
Ooh, you put on some weight. Are you pregnant?
Yes, I'm due now.
Are you pregnant?
I'm due next week.
Really? You don't look that big.
That's because I'm not, you arsehole.
Are you pregnant?
No, I'm fat.
I know that Emily is worried about her weight and that she is overweight. When I first found out how much she actually weighed, I was very, very surprised. I know there's one question that Emily finds really annoying, which is, have you lost weight? And I found myself saying that to her sometimes, because she actually does look like she's lost weight, and she has.
Sometimes when I've gained weight, you ask me if I've lost weight.
Yeah.
And I've gained weight.
I get that as well.
Yeah.
I get that question as well.
Do you think that you ask me that as a habit because you think it will make me feel good? Or is it genuine?
I actually genuinely think that you have. So
I've been asked that when I was
shocked.
I've been asked that when I was huge. I've been asked if you lost.
I don't think I ever asked you it when you were really big, when you were like size 22 or something. I've seen you upset if you've put any weight on, and I think you get more upset by other things other than your weight. Like, for example, if somebody says something negative about you, we probably react in the same way, both of us, and weight was probably connected to that. I find that I comfort eat quite a lot, and you would comfort eat as well, do you?
Yeah, well, not so much anymore, but I have done.
Yeah, and if somebody says something bad to you,
makes you eat more.
Makes you want to eat more.
What names have people said? Have they said?
They've tried to be nice, actually, and said, "Oh, you're curvaceous."
Yeah, that pisses me off.
You're curvaceous, that's lovely, you don't need to lose any weight. I told a lady the other day actually how much I weighed, because I sometimes vary between 11.5 and 12 stone, but sometimes I'm less. I have been much less before. I used to be a rake. Anyway, I shouldn't really moan about things like this because I do think I'm not too bad.
I think you've got a nice figure.
Thank you.
You look fine as you are, sweetheart.
She's such a pretty lady.
Thanks,
That's it. You've got a beautiful face.
Oh, fuck yeah. That pisses me off.
You've got such a beautiful face.
I always get told I've got a gorgeous face. I'm gonna tell this story. I went on holiday with my boyfriend, and his dad was really drunk. He was quite drunk, talking about somebody, and he said, "Oh, I once knew this lady who was quite a big lady. No offence." And I was thinking, why is he saying no offence? You know, he's not talking about me, he's talking about someone else. In saying no offence, he actually offended me. Why? He should have just not said anything, but he carried on to say, but she had a beautiful face just like you. I was so pissed off about that. When are we just going to accept ourselves for who we are? When are other people just going to accept weight as being a physical trait, just like eye colour? It is made quite taboo, and a lot of bigger people are really healthy. When I was at school, I was always picked on, and I was skinny at school. I was a size 8, and these bullies would always take the piss out of me and always say I had a fat ass or fat thighs, and I always thought I was fat. Now I'm looking back at pictures thinking I was so pretty and so slim then, but at the time I just thought I looked awful, and we do not look after ourselves now. We always look back and think how cute we were. But what about now? Am I going to be looking back when I'm 40 at myself now thinking I was so pretty? Look at me now and not actually enjoy.
You're going to be a pretty 40-year-old though. Oh!
I have reacted so many different ways to name calling, and when I was at college I used to go and cry about it and get very depressed and do stupid diets and go really over the top.
One thing at school which was greasy, and I don't know why, because my hair wasn't greasy, but they decided that one day it was, and then it stuck, and they kept on calling me greasy, and I absolutely hated it.
Yeah.
And years later, there was this guy at a nightclub, Gulliver's, who used to call me it at school, and he'd forgotten. And he came up to me and said, "Louise, do you know what? You're a waste of space." And I was like, "Oh my God!" He was about 25 at the time. He said, "You're a waste of space." And I had some chips that I'd just got from the nightclub, and I got them. And I rubbed them in his head, and I said, "Who's the greasy one now?"
Oh, that's that was really great. I used to always, guys would always look at my tits and make derogatory comments because they were always
I
big.
get that.
Yeah, me and Louisa have got big boobs. I was in a pub once and these guys walked past me and they said, "Look at the tits on that," as though I was an object. So I got my pint and I poured it all down the guy's groin.
Excellent.
All down his groin.
I forgot to tell you another one, actually. I was walking back from work and two chavs, townies, whatever, what do you call them? Rednecks.
Yeah.
Were walking in the other direction, and one looked at me, looked at my boobs, and said, "Nice tits, shame about the face."
Oh my God. Assholes. Oh. I always dread seeing people from the past because when I was a teenager, I was really, what I would consider hot physically. I had really, when I was about 15 to 16, I had really skinny, long legs. I was skinny, big boobs, got nice hair, all that. And I look at them now. I'm worried when I go back to my hometown and see them that they're going to think, "Oh, look what happened to her. She's an ugly cow now."
Oh my gosh.
Fat.
Pig.
Whale. Just got so pissed off. I just said, "Yeah, I'm a whale." And recently, I've almost been like, bring it on, because I won't take that shit anymore. I just don't care, actually. People can say what they want, fat cow, thunder thighs, whatever, and I don't mind it
but
anymore.
Beautiful boobies.
I honestly don't mind it. I've got this real strong sense of it's a body. I don't really care. So please feel free to comment down below. Please rate, and please give us your video responses. It can be anything at all related to Fat Rant, or how people have treated you and how it may have affected your healthier lifestyle. So, for example.
Pardon me.
For example, do you comfort eat if people call you negative things? Have you got any great comebacks for things that people might say to you? There's a link of great videos in the sidebar that are really empowering and should be checked out. And please stay tuned tomorrow for Matt. Take care. Bye. That's sexy.
Is he? Oh.